Drugs, guns, undocumented immigrants, and active duty military personnel. That's what federal and local authorities say they found after this massive raid at what they're calling an underground illegal nightclub in Colorado Springs early this morning. Good evening. I'm Blake Salmon. Grace Kramer has the night off. Tonight, we're learning more about this operation. It involved hundreds of federal law enforcement agents as well as Colorado Springs police and El Paso County Sheriff's deputies. They say it all went down right around 3:45 here in the 200th block of South Academy, right by the intersection of Airport. This is just north of the Satellite Hotel. We have team coverage tonight. 11 News reporter Aaron Vitito is at the 11 Alert Desk with reaction from our local agencies and leaders. But we want to start with 11 News reporter Elena Tamish. She joins us live from that scene on Academy. Elena, this evening we're hearing from the DEA.
Yeah, Blake, we are right here outside this building. Take a look, boarded off windows, boarded off doors, and the DEA officials say the raid at this building early this morning involved more than 10 federal agents and more than 300 agents overall. They say this comes after a months-long investigation into drug trafficking, prostitution, and other violent crimes. Now, they say they recovered lots of guns as well as dozens of packets of different drugs. The DEA special agent in charge says there were active duty military members involved in these crimes. They say there were at least a dozen at the club when the raid went down. Some were there as patrons, others as armed security.
We're working with our partners at Army CID on that piece. Obviously, where we are here in the Springs, there's a lot of military bases here, so it's not necessarily surprising, but we're going to take that very seriously.
We reached out to the Army's Criminal Investigation Division, and they say they're aware of the matter and are working with the DEA. They sent us a statement saying, in part, quote, "As this is an ongoing investigation, we are unable to provide additional information at this time. We're still working to find out where those service members were stationed." Now, they say of the 200 people in the club at the time of the raid, more than half were in the country illegally and went into ICE custody. They say we could see more arrests in connection to this raid in the coming days. Blake.
Elena, thank you so much. Now let's turn to 11 News reporter Aaron Vitito, who joins me live from the 11 Alert Desk. Aaron, we're hearing from our local law enforcement and leaders about this evening.
Blake, both Colorado Springs police and El Paso County deputies were on scene early this morning, and now we're learning more about each agency's respective role in this operation. Starting with Colorado Springs Police Chief Adrian Vasquez, he says CSPD is not authorized to conduct immigration enforcement, but he says in part, quote, "Our participation in this operation was solely to address criminal violations affecting the safety of our community." El Paso County Sheriff Joseph Roybal says his office will continue to work with their federal partners to keep people safe, saying in part, quote, "Criminals have no place in the Pikes Peak region. Let this be a warning. They should go elsewhere." And Colorado Springs Mayor Yemi Immobilade is also reacting. He says he was briefed on the operation before it happened. He thanks all involved, saying in part, quote, "Our residents deserve to live in a city where the rule of law is upheld and where illegal behavior is met with firm and decisive action." And while these agencies are investigating, El Paso County commissioners are calling this an example of upholding public safety, while also touting what they call the Trump administration enabling DEA and ICE to, quote, "do their jobs." And like Elena said, we also know active duty service members were involved in this. So I have a call out to the U.S. Army as well as Fort Carson for more information. Of course, as soon as we get it, we'll pass that along. Blake, back to you.
Aaron, thank you so much. Of course, we'll have more on this coming up on 11 News at 10.